Hello students of class 8, once again I'm Sudhi and welcome to my video. And in today's video we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 8, that is comparing quantities. In the comparing quantities we are going to find out uh, how to compare the prices, how to compare the rate, how to compare the percentage, how to compare in the ratio. So comparisons are of in different types, comparing in the form of ratio, comparing in the form of percentage, or like this, so on there. So step by step we will try to learn about the comparing of the quantities here in this chapter. So first of all I will try to show you how we can compare the quantities in ratio and percentage, and also the relation of the percentage and the ratio, how we can convert the ratio into percentage or percentage into ratios. Clear? So we all aware about the percentage and ratio from before, since we start this maths class, since we start the math studies in lower classes. We know what is ratio, we know what is percentages, isn't it? So let us take some examples and see and how we can convert them into the, how we can convert the given quantities into the percentage, or it can convert into the ratios. Okay, so some quantities may be given here. Some physical quantities may be given there. The physical quantities we are going to convert into ratio and also in the percentage if it is possible. Okay, clear? So how we can convert in the ratio, how we convert in the percentage. So you know what is ratio. So ratio is also a comparison of the quantities, okay, with whole parts of the quantities. For example, there are 20 students. There are 20 students and there are 20 students, and let us say that 7 are girls and this 13 are boys. Okay, 7 are 13, 7 are girls and 13 are boys, like this. For example, so here we can compare, or we can represent the number of girls in the form of ratio as well as in form of percentage also. So let us see how we do that. Okay, here. For example, there are 20 students. 20 students are here in all together. Okay, 20 students are here all together. So out of this, let us say that girls are 7. Okay, and boys, how many boys are there? So boys, let us say they are 13. If girls are 7, then boys should be 13. Obviously, out of this 20 students, isn't it? So now what happens? If we want to convert, or if we want to represent in the form of ratio about the girls ratio. This ratio of girls. Okay, there is a ratio of girls. The ratio of girls, how we can write it? How much the number of the girls, the ratio of the girls to the total number of the students, for example. Okay, ratio. So let us take the ratio of the girls with the total number of the students. Then it is 7 is to 20. Okay, 7 is to 20 is the ratio of the girls in the class A, for example. Okay, let's say in the class A, or in the class, there are 20 students, and out of that 7 are girls. And if we want to represent the girls in the form of ratio, then we can write 7 is to 20. 7 is to 20 is the ratio of the girl in the class. Okay, then regarding about the boys, okay, boys for ratio for boys. For boys, then it is how many boys are there? 13 boys are there. 13 is to 20. Understand? Yes. So this is how we represent the given quantities in form of ratios. Okay, clear. Then what happens? Now, if we want to compare them, their ratio among the boys and girls, ratio of the girls to the boy. Ratio of the girls to the boys means how many? Suppose let us say ratio to the ratio of the girls, ratio of girl to the number of boys. Then how we write down? The number of girls is 7 and the number of boys is 13. So this is how we write down the ratio of the girls and the boys. 7 is to 13. And this ratio is the ratio to the material student, isn't it? In this way. So this way we will get a different kind of informations where you will convert into ratio in different way. This is the ratio of the girls to the total students, and this is the ratio of the boys to the total students. Okay, and this is the ratio of the girls to the number of boys. 7 is to 30. Okay, and from here you can find out the percentage of the girls and the percentage of the boys. How could you compare? Is that, my dear student, from here also the same way. If you want to convert into the percentage, if you want to convert into the percentage of the boys and the girls, how much the percentage of the girls, how much the percentage of the boys. So for example, girls, first of all, we have to convert in the terms of fraction. Whenever you are going to convert into the percentage, don't forget that percentage is a fraction where the denominator is 100. Means the term fraction, should not forget that we have to first try to convert the given quantities into fraction. Here the ratio is 7 is to 20. The ratio of the girl is 7 is to 20. So 7 is 20 can be written as 7 by 20. Okay, the ratio given here 7 is to 20 can be written as 7 by 20. So to convert into the percentage, in percentage, we can convert this number of girls, how much the percentage of the girl in the class. So for that, what you have to do, don't worry, just multiply with 100. You multiply with 100, then you will get, say, like this, isn't it? This 0 can cancel, 2 5 are 10, yes, or 25 is 100, doesn't matter. Then multiply these two, you can get 35. So 35 is the percentage of the girl in the class, 35%. So what is the percentage of the boy? The percentage of the boy will be yes, 65%. If 35% is the girl's percentage and the boy's percentage will be 35 minus 100, you got here 65%. Then also we can find out. Okay, for example, this ratio of the girl, ratio of the boy 3 is to 20. Ratio of the boy 3 is to 20. So convert this into fraction. So 3 is to 20 can be written as 3 by 20. 3 by 20. Then you get here into 100. So 25 is 100. Then 35 how much? You got here 65. 65% is the percentage of the boy. In this way you convert into the percentage. Okay, clear? So once again, my dear student, whenever you are going to convert into the percentage, don't forget that you have to convert the given quantities in terms of fraction and multiply with 100. That's all to do to convert in the percentage. Okay. So here, from here also, if you want to convert the girl percentage, we get the same. Okay, clear? Because girl number is 7 will not change in that class. Boys number is 13. Number of boys is 13. So 13 will not change. So percentage will be the same. Okay, clear? But in the term of ratio, as per the questions, for example, if you ask to find out the ratio of the girls to the total number of the student, then 7 is to 20. If you ask to find out the ratio of the girls to the number of boys, then 7 is to 20. From here also, see, 7 and 13, what are all the parts of the whole? Parts of the whole. How many parts are there altogether? There are 20. 7 plus 13, 20. So, if you want to convert this first 7 into percentage, you have to write 7 at the top and count the total. 7 plus 13, 20. 20. Something. So, to convert the percentage into 100, then you get here 35%. Is same way. This way also you can. Okay. So whenever you convert the percentages from such ratio boys to girls, okay, not with the wholes. This is with the wholes together, but this is only for the boys and girls for a certain with certain parts. This part is the girls part. This part is the boys part, isn't it? Both parts you add. You get 20, isn't it? Or maybe some other number in other questions. So that part, make it as a denominator and their part. For girls 7. So then you get 85% is the percentage of girl. The same way we get. isn't it? That is we can convert here. So next what I want to show you is that unitary method. Okay, is unitary method. So next is unitary method. So what is unitary method? In comparing the quantities. See, this is the comparing the quantities in the form of ratio or in the form of percentage, isn't it? Now the next comparison is comparison of the quantities in unitary method. So let us see how we can compare the unitary methods. By this, let me see here. For example, nine cups are there. 9 cups, okay. Teacups, okay. 9 cups are there, and the cost of 9 cup is rupees. Let us say, yeah, 163. Let us say some other number if possible. Anyway, 165. 9 cups. There are 9 cups. So out of these 9 cups, so what happened? We means 9 cups are there. So 9 cups. So 9 cups cost 165 rupees. 9 cups cost 165 rupees. So here you are asked to find out the cost of 3 cups. Not 3 cups. There is 4 cups. Okay, 4 cups. 4 cups. So what is the price of 4 cups? Asking what is the price of 4 cups? 9 कप है उसमें प्राइस 165 है तो 4 कप को कितना होगा आप उसको for example you went to a shop and the shop has a set of 9 cups, okay, and you want to buy only 4 of it, you know, so how you can find out the cost of these 4 cups? See, if it is half of 9, if the 4 is half of 9, you can take half. But it's not like that. But 1 cup cost, we don't know the cost of 1 cup. We don't know the price of 1 cup. So what we will do? So here we will use the unitary method. We will use the unitary method to compare the price of 1 cup with the price of the 9 cups. So how we can do that is, you see here. Now first we have to find out the let us say that the cost of 9 cups. 9 cups is equal to rupees 165, isn't it? Then we want to find out the cost of 1 cup. 1 cup, isn't it? 1 cup. 1 cup. Cost of 1 into 9 cups. 9 cups equal to rupees 165. If I write again, let us say this is nothing is sending here. Okay, I'm not changing anything here. If I write in this form, what do you say about my writing, the way I think? Is there anything wrong? No. Nothing is wrong, nothing is sense. Just I made this 9 is 9. 192 is 9. So here, how you can find out the price of 1 cup? The price of 1 cup. The price of 1 cup means we are going to find out the price of 1 cup, not 9 cups, isn't it? Then this 9 will take to the other side. Now here, cost of this one we need 1 cup isn't it? Then what happened? Rupees 165. Now this 9 will bring here, multiply will become divide. Yes, we will divide by 9. Isn't it? If you divide by 9, you will get the price of 1 cup. How much is that? 9 to 6. It cannot be 9 1 is 9, isn't it? 9 1 is 9. Then right here 75, 72, 98, 72, and point 30, 7, 3, or some numbers you get a fraction lines. Okay, clear. For example, you divide 165 by 9. And 1 is 9, 7, 5, 8, 72, 3.030, then 3 is 27, so 3 will go. So you take at least 1 more 3. 3 will continue. This is called non-terminating operation where you continue 0.3333. So you take up to 2 digits of the decimals and keep there. So you are getting here 18.33. So rupees 18.33 is what? 18.33 rupees 18.33 is the price of 1 cup. Now you get the price of 1 cup, then you can find out the price of 4 cups, isn't it? Yes. Therefore, the total cost of 4 cups, how much will be equal to 4 into 18 into the cost of 4 cups will be 4 into rupees 18.33. How much you take here? Please find out 18.3 guys. 18.23 into 4. 4 3 is 12, and we have 13, isn't it? Yes. And 1 in hand, 4 8 32, 33, 3 in hand, 7. Like this. So you get here 73.33 rupees. So what is the total price of the 4 cup now? The 4 cup will cost 73 rupees. Don't forget by rupees. 73.3. So 32 pies, sometimes it's round to figure, then you will get 73 also. If you get 73, no problem. Okay, clear. If you get rupees 73 also doesn't matter, because when you go to solve the solving set, there is no change. So give 73. That like that, we round the figure and give the money also. So that's why here when we compare the quantities in the unitary methods, what happened? We have always to find out the cost of 1 unit. That is called unitary method. Unit means 1, isn't it? Unitary method means unitary method. Okay, here unitary method. Unitary method. What is called unitary method? Unitary method means that finding out the price of 1 unit. How many units are there? 9 units are there. 9 units. 9 units together are there. 9 units. Price is 165. Isn't it? 9 units cost 165 rupees. So 1 unit we have to find out, and we can find out the price of 4 units together. Isn't it? So finding out the price of 1 unit from the given total, that method is called unitary method. Once again, finding out the value of 1 unit. Finding out the value of 1 unit from the whole unit. This method is called, once again, finding out the value of 1 unit. Once again, finding out the value of 1 unit from the total unit is called unitary method. So 9 units are there. Total unit is 9. The value is 165, isn't it? So then now we have find out that the value of 1 unit. The value of 1 unit is 18.23 here, isn't it? So this way of finding out the value or comparing the quantities is called unitary method. Okay, like this way. Understand? So with this, let us go to the exercise 8.1. Okay, 8.1, only 6 questions are there. Let us see how much I can do for you and how much that you can practice yourself. I'll tell you. Let's go. Okay, now my dear student, you see here we have the question number 1 of exercise 6.1, exercise 6 question 8.1. Okay, exercise 8.1. Question number 1, we have that is find the ratio of the following. So number A we have that is statement given here: speed of a cycle 50 km per hour to the speed of the scooter 30 km per hour. One thing we have to be aware is that see speed speed of the cycle is equal to 15 kilometer per hour, isn't it? Then speed of scooter is equal to 30 kilometer per hour. See, my dear student, in the terms of the units they are giving, they are giving units kilometer per hour, kilometer per hour. It's okay, here we have the same unit. With the same unit, then we can compare into the ratio. We can write them in the form of ratio. Okay, clear? If the units are not same, for example, 50 kilometer per hour, here also 50 kilometer per hour, they are same, it's okay. If you find that the units are different, for example, here you find that 15 kilometer per hour and here is meter per hour, kilometer and meter, kilometer and meter. Then we cannot compare. Then we have to convert in the same unit first. Whether you convert the meter into kilometer or kilometer into the meter, then we have to compare. After converting into the same unit, then we have to uh, compare in the ratio. So we cannot compare ratio unless they don't have same unit. But here we have same unit. Kilometer per hour, kilometer per hour. It's okay. Okay, we can compare. But if one is meter and one is kilometer, then we cannot compare. We have to convert the meter to the kilometer or kilometer to the meter. But the thing is that when you convert into the same units, always remember that whether you convert the bigger one to the smaller. Bigger unit to the smaller unit is the best method. Not to be confused. Once again, when we convert into the same units to compare in the ratio, so the bigger unit must convert into the smaller unit first. Okay, and make what the quantity with the same units, then we can go for the ratio. Now we have the same units, so no need to convert. We have to go. So ratio, how much the ratio will be? Ratio here, speed of cycle to the speed of scooter. Then you have to write the speed first. This is 15 kilometer per hour is to 30 kilometer per hour. But whenever you write in the form of ratio, these units are not required, my dear student. Units are not required, only the value you take, only the number you take. Okay, here 15 is to 30. Then what happened? This is not a complete. Why? Because we have a common factor can divide this what number, isn't it? Yeah, 15 1 is 15 is to 15 to the 30. So 1 is to 2 is the ratio of the given question. Answer is 1 is to 2. This is clear. And let us see the next question. Hello my dear student, in question number 1 there are A, B, C. Okay, so B, C, you try yourself. So in B, C, they have given the quantities with the different units. Their unit must convert into the same unit. Okay, once again remember that converting to the same unit always bigger must convert into the smaller unit. Bigger unit. You will find that out of 2 units, one is bigger one is smaller unit, isn't it? So bigger unit, please convert to the smaller. Then, if you convert the bigger, smaller to the bigger, you will get points there. You will get fractions there. Then you will not able to carry out the steps, isn't it? You will find difficult for you. So it's better that you convert the bigger one to the smaller units. Suppose kilometer and meter. So kilometer converted to the meter. Suppose rupees and the pies. So rupees converted to the pies. Like this, okay? And do yourself. Clear? Now let's go to question number 2. The question number 2 is having as convert the following into the percentage. Now the given is in the ratio, so we are going to convert into the form of percentage. We know already, isn't it? Yes. Now number A, you see here is 3 by 4. Now this converting of the ratio, converting the ratio into percentage. Okay, see, they are not asking about the individual parts, the whole part. What? So 3 is to 4 is 3 by 4. 3 is to 4 is 3 by 4. Then to convert into percentage, just multiply with the 100. Okay, with the 100. Then what you have to do? Okay, what you have to do is that it is 100%, for example. Okay, 100%. Now, actually, this to be multiplied with 100% or 100 doesn't matter. But you have to remember that if you multiply with 100, then it is converting to the percentage. So in this way also you can write doesn't matter. Then what we will do the next step is that this 3 by 4 into 100 percentage. Okay, this percentage is not required to write, but I'm showing you. Now you see here, yeah, 104. 4 and 100 can be cancelled. Here you are getting here 24. 24, sorry, 25. 25 fours are 100, isn't it? 24 5 100. Then you are getting here 25 to 2, 25 to 3, you get here 75%. This way you can write. Percentage is not required to put here, but finally, when you get the answer, you have to write the percentage because it's written there number in the percentage, isn't it? So my guess another way is there. Another way is there is 3 by 4 into percentage. Percentage means 100% is 100 out of 100, isn't it? In this way also you can write it. So if you get like this here, for example, here is 25, isn't it? Then you get here 75 by 100. 75 by 100 means 75 percentage. So any number, any number which is having the denominator as 100 is called percent out of 100. Percent is out of 100. 75 out of 100 means 75%. This way also you must understand, but this form we don't just follow this kind of way, but we just follow this 3 by 4 into 100% or 100. Keep here. Percentage is not required to write, but I'm showing you here only so that we have to put this percentage in the answer after all. This percentage is only there. So we have to put the percentage. If you write 75 only, then the answer is incomplete. That's why you have to write the percentage, the symbol also. Okay. Likewise, here also implies that 2 by 2 is to 3 can be written as 2 by 3 now. 2 by 3 into 100. Okay, 2 by 3 into 100. And now we will get here my best student as 3. If you, suppose for example, let us say that divide 3 cannot be divided completely, isn't it? So what we can do is that here, for example, this also will have the percentage, isn't it? Here you see 3 you write down and 2 and 100 you get here 200, isn't it? So just you divide this 200 by 3. 3 6 are 18. Then 3 6 are 18. Then here you got here 20. So 3 6 are 18. Yeah. Yes. 20. You got here again 6. Okay. Yes. Then here you see 20. So 20 we get here, then here 18 again. Then you got 2 remaining. So taking points and carry on will be very long. So here let us take that number here, percentage, isn't it? Then this number to 100 divided by 3 we get here 66. 2 by 3 percentage. 2 remainder, 3 divided, 66 is the percent. In this term also you can write the percentage instead of point. If you want to add the points, doesn't matter. If you want to add the points, then it will become like this here 1680. 660. So what happened? You will get 66.67%. If you want to write in point. If you write in terms of points, 0.67 you will get, because 6 is to be continued because it is non-terminating operation. So 6 will continue 0.66660. So then we will get only 3 digits and we will round the figure in the second digit. So the third one is 0.6. So the second one will become 767. So like this in terms of decimal also you can write, or in terms of fraction, doesn't matter. So we get here that is 66 2 by 3 percentage of the given ratio. Okay, clear. So because why I'm writing this 2 by 3, because it's given in your answer as 2 by 3, not in the form of point. So not to be confused, if you get point, also not wrong. Okay. So this is answer for question number 2. Here, so let us go to the next question. Okay. Hello, my dear student. See, the next question we are here, question number 4, and question number 3 is so simple. This is the same type of questions that you have come across in the other lower classes also. Very simple, very simple. So you try that question number 3 as homework and please show me, okay, as soon as possible. And question number 4, let us see. Question number 4, a bit long statements. How about the body so the beginning of 5? See, question number 4, a football team. Football players and football team is let's say Dhoni Polo Vidabhavan football team. Okay, won 10 matches. Won how many matches together? 10 matches. Out of the total number of matches, how many matches are there? We don't know. So in a tournament, in a league. Okay, so number of matches are there to play with different teams, different opposing teams, isn't it? Other teams. So we don't know how much matches are played, but out of all the matches, they won 10 number of matches. 10 matches we won. 10 matches Manipura Vidyavan football team won it. They played, okay, if their win percentage was 40, which is they win how many matches? 10%. Sorry, 10 number of matches. The team won 10 number of matches, and it is the 40% of the total match played in the tournament. So in the tournament, we don't know how many number of matches are there. Maybe 25, maybe 26, maybe 30 matches, maybe there are the 10 has won, and this is the 40% of the total match. Now the question is asking that how many matches are there altogether. They play, some are not winning, some are winning. Some winning is 10 number of only, isn't it? And some are not winning. Together, how many matches are there in the tournament? Together, how many matches that we are going to find out from this 40%, which is 10 matches, isn't it? So 40% of the total. 14% of the total, 40% of the total is won by the team, and it is 10 matches, isn't it? So how many matches altogether that we have? We don't know the total number of matches played. We don't know the total matches of the tournament. That means we don't know. We don't know means unknown. Unknown is X. What is X now? X is the total number of matches. Like this we start. Solution. Let the total number of matches be X. देखो, now you see here we start taking such kind of unknown value because something unknown is there, isn't it? Yes, unknown is what? Total number of matches. Then, as per the condition of the question, we have that 40%, percentage is 40. 40% of X is equal to 10 matches. From here we can find out the X. Yes, 40% of X means what? 40 by 100 into X is equal to 10. Yes. So now here we get implies that 40x by 100. 40 by 100 into x we can write as 40x. Then yes. Then how much we get here? You see, yes, we got here 10. This then implies that 40x is equal to 10 into 100. Yes, 10 into 100, we get it, isn't it? 10 into 100. Then next, bracket here implies that 40x is equal to 1000. Yes or no? Yes, we get 1000 here. Then implies that x is equal to 1000 divided by 40. These two cancel. then x is equal to 25. That means therefore total max maxes are 25. Total maths are 25 number of maths. There are 25 number of maths that played and they won only 10 out of this. This is what the answer is. Okay, clear? So please take this and please note down in your copy as your note to be prepared by yourself. Thank you, and let's go to the next question. Question number 5. Hello student, now we have the next question, question number 5. Question number 5 also very simple, but little you have to think, okay? And listen carefully here. In question number 5, it's asking that if Chameli had rupees 600, okay, left, not was having. Now with Chameli only 600 rupees is there left. After spending 75% of her money, 70% of her money was how much we don't know. Don't know means don't know, isn't it? X. Don't forget. How much did she have in the beginning? How much she have in the beginning? What was her money in the beginning that now she spent 75% and only 600 pieces remain? Means if you subtract 75% of the total from the total, 75% of the total from the total money, the remaining money will be 600. That we have to do. Okay. So first of all, what is unknown here? The unknown is her money in the beginning. What was the money that she had in the beginning? How much she had in the beginning? Okay, clear. Now say in the beginning she have x. Yes. Let us say that solution will start like this. Solution will start like this. Let the money in the beginning be x. Means what was the money in the beginning before spending 75%? After 75% she got only 600, isn't it? But in the beginning, how much she was there? How much she have? We don't know, so we take x. Then what we have? By the condition of the question, then by the condition of the question we have like this: 75% of x. Sorry. From the total money, we minus 75% of x will be equal to rupees 600. That's one. Okay. X is the total money and 75% of x is already spent. Minus कर spend कर कितना 70%? 75% of x, isn't it? Then select only 600. So now next what we can do is that x minus, okay, 75% of x means 75 by 100 into x. That means 75x by 100 is equal to rupees 600. That means we have here in the next take the LCM will be 100 now here, isn't it? Yes, because of y, isn't it? Then here how much we have? X, we don't have any number, multiply this, we get here 100x minus 75x, isn't it? Then equal to rupees 600. Then here we have, see this will bring here, isn't it? 100 will bring here, we multiply. Then how much we get here? Rupees 60,000. Yes, 60,000 multiplied, isn't it? Then how much we have here? We have here 25x. 100x minus 75x means 25x, isn't it? Then x, how much will be x? X will be to divide this by 25. If you divide by 25, okay, 6,000, how much will we get here? Let us see, 60,000 divided by 24. 24, isn't it? 24 to the 50. 1 0 0 0 0. 104. This 2 0 here. That means 2,400. rupees 2,400 is the money or was the money with her in the beginning, isn't it? Therefore, the total money, total amount was rupees 2,400 to her. That's all. This is the answer of question number 5. Now let's go to question number 6. Okay. Please note down this, all of you. Yeah. Nali.